Welcome back to the Global Business Report here on Arise News. Let's talk banking in Nigeria. FBN Holdings reporting some blockbuster results half-year, second quarter. There it is. Who better than Arise business analyst Chika Mbonu to take us through the numbers? Chika, you're very welcome, sir. Good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you today?
Fine, thank you
But let me just put it out there for our viewers. And of course, today's decision day for
the
MPC. We'll wait when they address press conference. Of course, usually either to hold, to tighten, or to loosen. It will make sense out of it for our viewers.
Indeed.
But today, this morning, let's look at FirstBank.
Indeed.
FirstBank is, I think, lucky, because, we analyze a full-year financials for 2022, and now we're here now doing the 2023 half-year. For one or two reasons. The first reason is that the bank blew out. For the first, this is the best result they had in almost 130 years of their history, and again driven by a sustained turnaround strategy. We thought about FirstBank in 2016, where they were in 2016, and the initiatives under the watchful eye of central bank that led the bank to where it is today. Again, I repeat that this is a bank that was the NPL, non-performing loan ratio, was about 45% in 2016.
Wow.
As you see in one of the listings we have here, it's come down to about 4.3%.
Impressive.
And it can only happen through sustained, intentioned efforts of the management team, supported by the board and CBN, to employ first-class relationship risk management policies. But look at the gross earnings, which is like everything that the bank has earned.
On the income statement,
everything throw into the basket, everything. All these accounts they don't maintain, maintenance charges, they charge us, all this is ATM, when our money, even when they don't pay us, they will charge us still. Everything goes into this basket. Theirs grew by whopping 82.8% by half year. Now, operating income, of course, commensurately, grew by almost the same kind of figure. And then the two other figures there, the net interest income and non-interest income. You can see non-interest income, 113%.
Massive jump.
So you can see that this is a blowout result for the bank. Now, the other thing I put out here, as I'm going along, is FirstBank is symptomatic of what happens. We don't want to bother what happens up there. Shareholders can buy and sell shares of the bank.
By the way, Femi Otedola,
bought seats. There's a motion at the next AGM to make sure that that happen. But the issue is that FirstBank is symptomatic of when the board allows management team, competent management team, free hand to run and do their work. You see things like this. One other reason why I wanted to look at this report is the fact that FirstBank is a foreigner to the season that we are in for banks. Do you recall that a lot of banks woke up slept at 465. The next day they woke up at 750
to the dollar.
And for some of them, it had an immediate growth in their balance sheet. Multiplied by 750. The differential on that. And for those who are long, who have, let me speak, because a lot of viewers are not banking, let me use the big word, who have assets more in dollars than liabilities, they had what they call foreign exchange gain. For example, if you had $100 now, it was 465 before, the next day you woke up, 750. So we had this naira, so the same thing that happened in banks. There are a lot of banks that had assets in dollars, but the FirstBank, you could see, when we look at the figure there, was that they actually on the foreign exchange line made an exchange loss. But I guess they were holding some FX derivatives, assets and FX, and which maybe swaps, which they revalued and on face value, and they got a whopping more than 200 million on that.
Wow!
If you net off the increase in net NPL, they still had you can see it still had a lot to throw into the profit and loss account.
Gotcha.
But if you isolate the issues of foreign exchange, the bank is on a path. You have a clearly 65 billion naira that came from the normal operations of the business. Not surprising for the 2 million customers of FirstBank. 12% of the payment, controlling 12% of the payment system in Nigeria. more than 95% of the customers are using their alternative channels, digital channels to do the transactions. More than 22 million customers on the digital channels, using more than 95% of their business through those channels. And you find the deliberate strategy, which the model the management of the bank have been running towards sustaining the growth of the bank. Fantastic. And it has surely paid off that. And even when you isolate this, because a lot of the banks are evaluating their balance sheets now, up to 750, and we will not have that opportunity again by year end, because unless the exchange rate only gets to 2,000. So that income, fluke income will not be there for a lot of them. But unless your business model, like FirstBank, is on the right path. Balance sheets.
Yeah, we're actually, Chika, we've actually run out of time, unfortunately. But we definitely have to go through a lot of these results that the banks are. It's a fantastic result. Our Rise business analyst, Chika Mbonu. Chika, thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
You're watching the Global Business Report here on Rise News.